Recently on social media, I've seen more shit on me than ever. I just want to get one thing straight, that the reason this fight didn't take place was because I couldn't get in the country. Not because I wasn't training or I wasn't fit. I was ready and raring to go. I was at the airport Monday morning with my whole team, ready to fly out and ready to get the show on the road. I could not get in the country, and that's why this fight didn't happen. So all this bullshit about me not being ready, not training, forget about it. If it's not come from me, don't believe it, because it's not the truth. Recently...
What's good, family? It's your man, the YB. Back once again. So we just heard there from Cappy. Yeah, you know what? No more Timmy. I feel bad. I feel bad calling Tommy Timmy. So we're gonna. He's got a new name from now on. His name is Cappy. Cappy Fury. Yeah, he loved the cap. Yeah, he listen. He dedicated to the cap. I have to respect it to some extent. I have to respect Timmy Fumbles' burning desire to cap. I've never seen anything like it. Listen, Timmy. Yeah, your own pops has blew the lid off it yesterday or a few days ago. You've been exposed. What are you trying to say? Your dad lying now. And the thing is, it's quite ironic that you hear Timmy saying, "Oh, if you don't hear it from me, it didn't happen. If you don't hear it from me, don't believe it." Listen, Timmy, guess what? Your fans and everyone concerned with the JP versus Timmy Fumbles, aka Cappy Fumbles' fight, was begging to hear from you, to hear from the horse's mouth for 8-9 days. And it wasn't until you literally had a media blackout whilst Jake Paul was telling you to go to the embassy, you ain't say nothing. Yeah? When the JP was telling you to explain, or demanding for you to explain how you got to Miami in the middle of May, but yet you can't get back to the US now, you had nothing to say. So unfortunately, your own pops had to come out and expose you for what you are. A big number one capper. Big capper. Yeah? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the biggest capper of them all? This cat here, Timmy. Yeah? The number one. And it gets to the point, and you listen, your dad cares about you. Your dad wants to discipline you in the right way and let the world know, listen, Timmy, he wouldn't know the truth if it slapped him in the face. And good fathers don't follow on their children's madness. And you're clearly gassed up talking rubbish, so your pops came out. And in fact, let's look at that now, where this all came from, just in case some of you man don't know how this started. This started yesterday, or a few days ago. Yeah, John Fury came out in an interview and said Timmy wasn't actually in training. I told him, I know you could be fitter, you're overweight, bulbous, but it's up to you, because I can't do the camp. Go over there and box him. What's more to be said? Now, it's quite interesting that the Timmy Fury and his team are melting down right now. It's all kicking off. Timmy throwing his toys out the pram. He big mad. And like I said, I find it most ironic that, we didn't hear nothing when it was most important to. That 8 or 9 day period, yeah, from when Timmy said, "Oh, I've been banned," to when the JP finally gave him his walking papers. Genuinely, we didn't hear a dicky bird from anyone. They was completely silent about, wait till you hear it from me. You had nothing to say to me, unfortunately. And it literally was only until the JP said it's off, I've got to move on, and fight a real fighter, by the way, Hasim Rahman Jr. It wasn't until then, all of a sudden, Timmy got all this energy. No word of a lie. Jake Paul said the fight's off. That's when, hours later, Timmy came out and said, "Oh, yeah, I'll fight you anytime, anywhere, any place. Apart from the time, and the where, and the place, and the when, yeah. Apart from all the things that we had organised and had signed a contract for August 6th. Oh, I'll fight you anywhere, anytime, any place. Apart from the August 6th USA contract I signed." Yeah. All of a sudden, my man popping up everywhere. Oh, he replied to Jake Paul's official calling off. He then started replying to Jake Paul's UK offer. He offered to fight Timmy in the UK at a delayed date, and Timmy said, "No, I'm not fighting for 500 grand. All this he has to say, and even now, to be honest, coming out and clapping back against his own dad. All this energy, where was Timmy? Where was all this? Cappy, yeah? Cappy Fury. Where was all this energy? Where was all this dialogue in that 8 day period when people needed to hear from you? And you still haven't explained about wait till you hear it from me. If we waited till we hear it from you, we wouldn't ever hear it because you go quiet, go missing. You still haven't explained why you didn't go to the embassy, because your own manager exposed the fact that you were supposed to go, but Timmy wasn't interested in making an appointment or making a date. And in fact, even to this point, notice, yeah, Timmy's got all these things to say now, yeah, but he still hasn't come out and said, oh, I'm going to the embassy on this date, ready. Because think about it, if Timmy wants this fight in December or November, he needs to get it sorted now, doesn't he? So why isn't he telling us, scrap all that other stuff, I want you people to know I've got a date booked with the embassy on this date. You ain't hearing that. Timmy just going around in circles arguing about stuff that has nothing to do with actually getting this fight on. And that tells you all you need to know. Timmy, he just wants to maintain his reputation. Like it's really hard. When we know it, listen, it's over for you, Timmy, yeah? You ain't hard. You're soft. And you're an Instagram influencer. You're a model. That's fine. It's great work if you can get it. Get something for nothing. But stop the talk about how you're a big hard fighting man who training all the time. Your dad exposed you. You ain't training. You're soft. And you ain't want the JP to roll your pack up and smoke on it. Smoke the whole blunt as well. Yeah? The Timmy Fury pack will be smoked by the JP. He smoked the whole lot. Yeah? And you know it. That's why you go missing. That's why you only want to talk about things that are trivial. Like this. Oh, my dad said I pulled out because I wasn't training. Then I'm going to make a 30-second video explaining that. No, people don't want to hear that. People want you to explain how you was in Miami, why you ain't given us an embassy date yet, why your manager came out and said Timmy hasn't made no effort to go to the embassy. They're the things you want to hear about, not things that maintain your fake image of being hard. Your dad's, think about it. What's the incentive of John Fury to say these things? There's absolutely no incentive of John Fury saying, yeah, Timmy wasn't fit. If he was. Think about that. Why would he lie about that? He wouldn't. If anything, he'd lie the other way and say, yeah, Timmy was really fit, but it was the passport. Oops. But anyway, man, Timmy for me, he finished. Cappy, he finished. Number one capster. Yeah? Cap King, the king of cap. Get the guy out of here, man. I can't wait, and I don't think it will happen because he fights bums too much, but really, I pray there's one day that Timmy finds his balls. And I think the only, potentially, what the JP needs to slide into Molly May's DMs and secure the beats. I think if that might be one thing. Yeah, if the JP can slide into Molly May's DMs again and take Timmy's girl, that might be it. That might break him. Although Timmy is a bit of a soy boy, so he'll probably just break. Yeah, he'll just mentally break down in tears. I don't think he'll want to fight. Normally, men want to fight over women, but Timmy won't. Timmy will just be in the corner, posted up, crying. So scrap that. But still, I pray one day, somehow, some way, Timmy dares to get in there with the JP properly. No more games, no more weird things. Get in there, so we can all see the JP roll you up and smoke you.
All this bull.
100%, no doubt.